Hi, I'm Margaret Harrington, and this is my video synopsis for chapters 4, 5, and 6. First of all, language is the structured system of signs, sounds, gestures, and marks that is used to understand and express communication among people. The elements of language are sounds, which normally starts before verbal speech. My son, for example, constantly makes speech sounds to let me know when he wants food or attention or anything. But he can't say it in words. Words, therefore, are the symbols that stand for objects and concepts. I'm using words right now to create this video synopsis. The concept of grammar is the rules that govern how words are joined into phrases and sentences. Just before, I wanted to say grammar is the rules, but I thought that didn't sound right, so I changed it to the concept of grammar is rules. Meaning is the last element of language, also known as semantics, and is the association of words with ideas, feelings, and contexts. Words can have either denotative or literal, or connotative, figurative meanings. Words can also be concrete or specific, or abstract, which is vague. With different languages, there can also be different meanings to words, or there can be no meaning at all. For instance, there is no word in Japanese for irresponsible. Does this mean that all Japanese people are responsible? No, there's just no word for it. My son's father is Japanese, and he told me that the closest translation of irresponsible in their terms, translated into English, is doesn't do what they're told, which is basically what an irresponsible person does. They don't do what they're told. Chapter 5 revolves around nonverbal communication, which includes all behaviors, symbols, attributes, or objects, whether they are unintentional or not. Examples of this include your tone of voice, your facial expressions, posture, gestures, and appearance. This type of communication occurs constantly. Just like in this video synopsis, I have a certain tone of voice, facial expression, and posture. I'm kind of sitting down. Nonverbal communication is also more believable. If you tell someone you're sad, they're likely not going to believe you unless you're crying or you actually look sad. I don't sound sad. I'm not sad. I talk like this. You can't say that you're sad in a high-pitched voice either. I'm sad. No one's going to believe you. Chapter 6 is about how to be an effective listener and therefore an effective respondent. If you are to respond to this video synopsis, you must first listen to what I'm saying. So, hi! Listening is comprised of 7 stages: hearing, understanding, remembering, thinking, interpreting, evaluating, and responding. There are also 4 functions of listening: listening to obtain information, listening to evaluate, listening with empathy, and listening for enjoyment. By responding to this video synopsis, you are both listening for information and listening to evaluate me. The many different barriers to effective listening are considering the topic or speaker interesting. Am I interesting? I'm not that boring, am I? Criticizing the speaker instead of the message, concentrating on the details, avoiding difficult listening situations, distractions, things like that, and also failing to adjust to these distractions. Faking your attention, so I'm not that boring, am I? Bias and prejudice, and preferred thinking. But that's all I got from chapters 4, 5, and 6. Thank you for listening to this video synopsis. Bye.